What's going on? And welcome to Vince Bracy on Air. In this edition, I talked to New Jersey rapper Malc about his brand new project, Soon Enough, available on all platforms. Enjoy the interview.
This that Hov in 96, now this that 94 nines, now this that Pac on death row, this that big ready to die, this that Sugar Hill flow, this that born sinner vibe, ambition, I'm just trying to live and do more than survive, this that Hov in 96, now this that 94 nines, now this that Pac on death row, this that big ready to die, this that Sugar Hill flow, this that born sinner vibe, ambition, I'm just trying to live and do more.
What up, baby? How you doing? What up, West Coast? Jersey in the building.
Yes. Bayonne's own. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to
Yes,
Malc.
sir.
Shout out to the whole 94 Till team. Shout out. I see Russ is in here with us right now too. So yeah, man, I'm very happy to have you on here, especially after the drop of a brand new project. I actually got to meet Russ recently a few months ago. He came out to the Stable Center, super dope. And yeah, man, he's always putting me on, letting me know, yo, Malc's got this new project dropping. Yo, Malc's got that was the first thing I wanted to ask you, man. I know, like, how do you get it done, man? How do you how do you put full projects together in such an amazing, like, a quick turnaround time?
I mean, life is ever changing. My creative process is a little different than most people because it's a simple fact. I'm literally drawing from what I'm going through, what the homie going through. I try to like everybody is motivation in my life or some type of inspiration. So sometimes it's a little harder. I mean, if I'm on my kind of antisocial stuff, or sometimes it's a little easier if I'm, really ingrained and you know what I mean. So my creative process is different. So I'm blessed. You know what I mean.
Nah, that's very dope, man. So for people that are watching this on YouTube, people that have never heard your stuff before on the station, that is like, oh shit, that was kind of hard. Please tell us where Malc came from. Like, how did you get into rapping, and how long you been doing your thing?
This 2020 it's a long year. So this year three. We first dropped back into 2017. Like I picked up a mic 2017. I had a lot going on. You know what I mean? I was finishing up school. My pops had just died back in 2016. I ain't really had nothing. You feel me? I needed some type of outlet or something. I ain't have ball no more. I got hurt, and so I'm getting ready to graduate school. So the homies like, yo, come to the studio, rock with us. And I just ain't stopped going, and we just been on a run ever since then.
That's dope. That's dope. Sorry to hear about your father, obviously, but I know a lot of times it takes you to go through something for you to realize, like, hey, this is
Yeah.
step up for yourself. I think in the project there's definitely a lot of evidence of that. You talked about building yourself up, motivating yourself a lot, and that was something I definitely like latched on to when listening to the project. So I feel like I've listened to a few of your things, but this was like the most well, and not to say nothing about the old Mount, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like this is the most well put together, like it's a masterpiece, man. Like the shit is just it just works. It works. And like I said about motivating yourself, I'm just really interested in seeing where that drive comes from. In not only are you able to put together like fire lyrics, like dope bars, like that's a given, but to make it mean something is something that's very important to me when it comes to listen to music. So how do you find that drive to put this together?
Look, call my mom's. I look at my bank account. I gotta. You feel me? I gotta get to. You know what I mean? Like, you feel me? Like, it's different when you like literally from the dirt. Like the money behind us is literally us putting our money behind us. You feel what I'm saying? So it be times like, hey man, we got a merch order. We gotta fulfill this merch order. Man, I put all my bread behind that. I'm tapped right now. You feel what I'm saying? So that motivation is just like, dog, all right, I'm gonna take these L's right now, but I know the wins is going to outweigh the L's, even though it might be more L's than W's I'm taking. When I get that one W, it's gonna be even more gratifying.
Word. Nah, I appreciate that. And I think you had a bar. I think what was that at the end of was it more to it? You said that's life really. Control what you can, fuck what you can't.
Yeah. I got the Serenity's prayer tatted on me, and I mean, paraphrasing it for 2020. That's literally like my mindset, and that's just listen. Life is what it is. Like control what you can, fuck what you can't. So that's how I live my life.
That's good to hear, man. I mean, honestly, I think that's a great outlook on life. period. Like not even just in music. Like I think that's something that people need to take into account more. And like I said, that's something that I really saw a lot of from you on this project. And like you said, you find the motivation from all the situations that you've been through, and your surroundings and stuff like that. So I already gave you credit for being somebody that I see as somebody that has upgraded a lot when it comes to the business side of music. Rocking a '94 Till shirt right now. You know what I'm saying? Can you
Yeah.
can you speak about what it's like to upgrade yourself as an artist? Because you say you've been doing this for 3 years, so I know you didn't start here with the music videos and
Nah,
all that stuff.
nah.
So how did that upgrade work for you?
I mean, for the most part, the team's still a team. Not the most part. Yeah, the team's still a team. Everybody came with, but it's just a matter of you start to see like every step, every project. Yo, we getting better. Yo, we getting better. And then you just like, yo, we got to do this, that, and third. You do your research. When you really like 10 toes, when you in it, like it's like, all right, so what's the next step? Like, you know what I mean? Like that's a constant conversation that we have. Like, all right, soon enough here. So what's next? I mean, not the you feel me, but it's just my dad always told me like you don't never read your own press clippings. So you don't never get caught up in a moment. You feel what I'm saying? So because at any moment you could be the hero or the goat. So you know what I mean? We just try to keep progressing. All right, how can we flip this and make this better? And on the business side, it's just paying attention to the way the game's going, paying attention as an indie artist, understanding your merch is everything as an indie artist. Merch and shows. That's why you see. I mean, even in the past, 6 to 8 months, we had 3 events, 4 events. I'm sorry, and so we just laying a solid foundation with everything we're doing right now.
That's dope. That's dope. You say you had 4 events. How has that been in these crazy COVID times we living in right now? How have you guys been moving
I
around?
mean, we had ours prior. You know what I mean? We had three prior, and then the listening event we did different. It was extremely small. Like if you was around for the first listening event, it was a much more open space. It was pretty much open to anybody who was a fan of the music. But now we had to really keep it small. You know what I mean? Try to stay safe, have our masks, and a small group of people. And then we also understanding the climate. It was people who we may not known who were fans or big fans. We opened it up to them so that we had some type of almost a raffle. So if you pre-ordered the project and was able to show us that you pre-ordered it, I mean, we allowed like 4 to 5 people to come rock with us at the listening party. So we did something a little different this time.
That's good. That's good. So you have I mean, I feel like you got like a little system going to try to make your fan base like closer to you and get them to understand, what Malc is about. So how has it been again growing from somebody that's like, oh, I'm not really sure about the music thing because your homies had brought you into the studio. How has it been amping yourself up to where you at now with albums under your belt, music videos out, you know what I'm saying?
It's honestly, it's like it's freeing. Like when you on that line, when you teetering, you 50-50. It's like, I mean, I know if I get this 100, you know what I mean? I know I could do something. So once you just jump all the way in, like you start seeing stuff happening and you start seeing stuff within yourself like you ain't even know you had, and you like once you start showing this 100, the people around you start giving you 100. So like once Russ Hearn, everybody seeing, yo, he dead serious and he getting way better. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it was like, all right, come on, we're gonna do this. Like, we're gonna, you know what I mean? Like, they a lot of times they the ones like, I'm kind of hesitant sometimes. They don't want you. You got to do this, bro. Like, you got to do this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, with everything going on, like, I remember being on the phone with Russ and her, like, I don't even feel like rapping right now. I don't even feel like putting this project out right now. Taking away from everything, the movement, the social justice movement we got going on, and everything. And they're like, bro, do you not hear what you're saying on here? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, this ties into the movement. Like, you have a platform and you got to use it, using it the right way. So credit to them for, you know what I mean, helping me, you know what I mean, kind of get out of my little days a little bit. Not necessarily days, but I didn't want to take away from the steam of everything that was going on, but they pushed me.
Facts, facts, and shout out to Russ one more again because everybody needs a little push every once in a while, and I definitely give you props for being one of those artists that even though we were going through some crazy times, you took the time to still put out a track discussing, was it Power? Power was the
Yeah,
name of that track?
yeah, power, yeah.
Yeah, it still took time to discuss what was on your heart, and letting everybody know, even your fans, what's important in the world. So I appreciate you for that, because everybody's not doing that out here. So shout out to all the artists that took the time. But I wanted to get into Soon Enough, because you still managed to put out a project. Like I said, it came out very dope. I definitely encourage everybody to listen. Again, Soon Enough is available on all platforms. Just type in Malc.
All platforms.
Super. This a short listen, like half an hour, and just it's just like I said, very well put together, man. So I want to talk to you about your process in the studio. So we heard a good amount of samples on there. You even referenced the samples on the track a couple times. But I want to know what was your process going into recording this, and how did you pick these beats?
Honestly, like this was created like in I've been recording, like I don't stop recording, like no matter what. So like so much, like when you hear 245 Miami and that big body rental windows tinted Obama, yeah, you know that presidential riding by Star Island for motivation. You feel me? When you hear that, I'm literally riding. We was in Miami in December. You feel me? And we was literally riding by Star Island, and I'm like, yo, this is crazy right now. Looking at the houses and everything, I'm like, yo, I gotta. You feel me? I'm like, I told my man Lot, we riding. I said, yo, because I had the beat already. I'm like, yo, yeah, I got the intro, bro. Like I got the intro, and I'm writing that joint as we riding by. All I needed was those first 4 bars, and everything kind of just fell into place from there.
That's dope. That's dope. So you
Yeah,
mentioned the
man.
intro too. We had a feature from Dave East on here.
Yeah. He show love, man. He definitely show love, man.
How did that one work out?
Uh, Russ, yeah, Russ and Russ set that up, and then also, you know what I mean. Nobody does anything, you know what I mean. Nobody wants to attach their name to something they don't necessarily, you know what I mean, hear and agree with. So he heard the music and he was like, "Yo, all right, let's do it." Like
That's dope. That's
we
dope.
got
Shout out.
on, we got on a yeah, we got on a FaceTime call and we set it up.
No, that's really good. And I hope he really enjoyed the project too. We heard him jump in at the end also, like, yo, that's Soon Enough.
Yeah,
That was,
yeah.
I thought that was fire. You had some features. I'm interested in how you chose the feature artists that you had on there. We saw Karma a few times.
Yeah, that's it. That's a given right there. You know, calm. Whenever I need some soulful, some harmonizing, cause she also shout out to Karma. She does all my mixing and mastering. A lot of people don't know that. Like, yeah, she does all my mixing and mastering. So if I hear something, I'll be like, yo, you trying to bless me? She's like, yeah, whatever. She jump on. Yeah, it's as simple as that. And then twice. That's my dog. Like that's one of the I don't like to say little bros because they're younger, but that's one of my little bros from back home who he was one of the ones like, yo, just come to the stool. Like we all started rapping at the same time. I mean, and so yeah. And so I was like, yo, I got this beat and I hear your voice on it. So let's go. Send it to him. He got it right back and let up. That's featuring Daryl J. I had a I had a moment on the cover art. Messed his name up. It was Daryl L. It's Daryl J. So shout out to Daryl J. Yeah. That was through Karma. You know, I met him through Karma. I sent her the track to mix and master. And as soon as she heard it, she said, "Yeah, you got one, but you need a feature, like a male feature on this."
Pretty
I'm
soulful.
like, yeah. I'm like, all right, cool. So send it, link me. I don't. You the only thing I know. You feel me? So link me. She linked me. She set that one up, and then from that, she blessed it too with some vocals, made it even more soulful. So they knocked that out the park. The blueprint was there. They added that glitz and glam I needed. They added the little drizzle of molasses to that I needed.
I definitely agree. It wasn't too much or anything like that. It was just like the right amount of added people on the album. So I thought that was
Hmm.
very dope. Yeah, man. I always like to put stuff into the universe. So I'm curious to know what is next for Malc, or what do you see for yourself within the next like 5 to 10 years? Because I honestly, like, everybody I've showed your project to, everybody that has seen me post in my stories, like, oh, what's this? Who is this? Are you coming to the show to check it out? Please do so. Everybody, everybody was very impressed. Even my own girlfriend was like, "Oh, who's that? You don't have him on your show?" You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. What,
Appreciate
is,
that.
what do you see coming next for you, or what is the goal within the next few years? Because I feel like you've got a lot of talent. You know what you're doing with it. You know how to maneuver through the business. Again, you got dope management. How are you going to keep this going?
we're gonna kick in the door. You know what I mean? Like that's the like ain't no I mean like in YOS you said that was one of your favorite joints. So when I say I'm blitzing the game like 50, like I'm dead serious, like from every angle. Like I'm gonna keep blitzing until I kick that door down. You know what I mean? My 5 to 10 year plan is simple, build us up, you know what I mean, build this brand up to the point where I'm able to not even reach back, just come on, come
Mm.
on. And I'll take all the hell for it right now. You know what I mean? I'll take the trial and error period for it right now. You know what I mean? And once we get to that point, we'll have some type of blueprint to where I could just pull a artist or somebody I rock with and just put them right in that blueprint. You know what I mean? Make the connections right now. Me, Russ, the whole team, we making the connections right now, building a solid foundation so that the next person, you feel me? All right, so all we gotta do is put you in this blueprint. You know what I mean? And you see how we did it, and we trying to do it with you and build you up. So I mean, I definitely enjoy the marketing and the branding side of things. You know, just learning different things, different tweaks, how wording can go a long way. You know what I mean? Capturing a partner. I don't even say fans. I don't even consider anybody my fans because everybody motivate me in some type of way. We all in this together. So yeah.
Yeah, I think the blueprint is probably the most important thing that you mentioned about that. Because even me, I had aspirations of rapping at some point, but it's more of like, yo, you don't really know where to go, how to maneuver in these streets. So to see, like I said, to see you, like I don't know even know how I started hearing your music. If it was you or Russ that jumped into my station for the first
Probably
time,
Russ.
it was
It's
probably
probably Russ.
yo that man is working right there. You know what I'm saying?
It's probably Russ.
But he probably suggested your music to me and I listened to it and I was like, all right, that's dope. But again, like I said, I've seen so much progression in just that short amount of time. To see like how you again went to music videos, how you doing the listening parties and stuff like that, and now got merch out and everything. So I think that's super dope. The blueprint is there, man. So I'm happy that y'all are doing your thing. I want to know. This is probably my last question. Uh, just man, what is your advice for the upcoming Malcs out there, for everybody in Bayonne that hasn't picked up the pen yet, for anybody that might have aspirations of doing something similar to what you're doing right now?
Do you never then? You know what I mean? Don't ride nobody else's wave, ride your wave, even though when I say no idea is original, there's nothing new under the sun, but it's all on how you tweak it, all on how you innovate it. Everything could be taken to the next level, on Mercedes ambitions. I'm telling you, I'm taking notes from Nip on this marathon because Lord knows it's only the beginning. So you feel me? Like I'm an avid, you feel me? I dig into to books that Nick may have read or referred. I dig into the makings and the documentaries on Reasonable Doubt and Illmatic and that type of stuff, because I feel like in that right now, like this is my debut like project. So pay attention to everything, knowledge and knowing is free. It's called YouTube and Google. You know what I mean? Like
Damn right, man.
so yeah. Just tap. I don't know if you remember, not to get off subject, but you was one of the ones like after P2 and Russ sent you 4 a.m. Soul, and you heard it. You heard that, and you heard footsteps. You was like, okay, somebody been in a rap gym. He was like,
Yeah,
somebody been in a rap gym, and I was like, okay, all right. So they see the work. They see the work I've been putting. Because like I said, I never stopped recording. So that was another like kind of feather in my hat. It's like, all right, we got to definitely like keep going. As soon as you said that, I'm like, all right, he sees the progression that's being made, and that was a month or two after P2 was made. So and you was rocking P2. So when you heard that, it was like, yeah, we gotta go. So that was a lot of motivation for me on
I appreciate
Motivation
that,
Use
man.
Only. Yeah, that was definitely a lot of motivation for me in making the project for this one, for Motivation Use Only. Just hearing the fact that, yeah, all right, we gotta keep getting better than.
That's dope. Yeah, I aim to inspire all the time, man. So I'm glad that gave you a little bit of a push because yeah, I mean, again, the talent is there. You can't deny when you could tell somebody's been working out on their craft. So I appreciate just you implementing all that too. So like I said, I think somebody like Malc would be a good example to a lot of up and coming rappers. So I definitely wish you the best and hope you continue to do your thing, man. I have to close us out. I think I have Move Around loaded up, and Move Around is one of the like middle to last tracks on the album.
Track 7.
Track
Yeah,
seven.
it set the tone for the back half. Yeah, track 7.
There you go. And you put out a video for this one already too, right?
Yeah, we just dropped that last week, I believe. If it's not last week, it's the week before. I'm in it. Every day seem like the
You in the
same
zone.
day. You know what I mean? Every day feel like the same day. Man.
Word. So can you just intro, move around for us before we get out of here?
All right. It's your man Malc, man. 94 Till representative. You know what I mean? Jersey, Bayonne, New Jersey, be specific. Here with my guy Vince Bracy. And let's get in and move around off of soon enough, baby.
Let's get it. Malc, I appreciate you for being a part of the show, man.
Appreciate you, man, as always, man. It's always love on this side.
Let's get it. Let's get it. So this is Move Around by Malc. Once again, the project Soon Enough is available on all platforms for you guys. Please make sure you go download that. Bite this song right here as well. Let's get it. Thank you again for listening to Vince Bracy on Air. You can catch my show every Tuesday at 12 noon to 2 p.m. on Stationhead. As always, I'm sending you out with peace, positivity. Remember to get to the bag and always follow your dreams.
See, it's like I got this obsession with this thing that's called perfection. All I know is win. Ain't no celebration for second. Now get tired when you niggas gon' get that message. No excuses past the fail. They ain't giving out ease for effort. You either hungry for yours or watch another nigga collected. The devil's in the details. My nigga, just pay attention and listen to the ones you think is with you. They intentions. I told my niggas don't hold it down, build it up. They know the difference, so move around. If you ain't up to be down before these riches and these bitches, ain't no new niggas allowed rather than claim next. I told niggas that I got now, sooner or later, mark my words, they all gon' fucking get it. And it's still meditation that help with my mental fitness, realigning the mind, body, and soul. But common interest, ain't no nigga alive that can give you this shit I'm spitting. A lot of niggas rapping, but they ain't living what they spitting, know the difference. I'm never slipping, slacking, never simping. For that Velveeta, I perfect the craft, I'm on a mission. The black Ethan on a hunt, others impossible. Some complain, I just take pride in beating obstacles. Come around, niggas, if you ain't up to be there. Cause for these riches, I've been itching, I've been blitzing them out. Cause for these riches, I've been showing, I've been shaking it out. Cause it ain't hard to tell, I feel like I'm the realest one out. Move around, nigga, if you ain't up to be there. Cause for these riches, I've been itching, I've been blitzing them out.